we got a new lens. The RF20mm 1.4. It is light as a feather, and it is part of a set of primes that have been coming out over the last few months. If you've seen my short film Lost Woods, we really got to test a couple of the primes, and I've been lucky enough to be a part of these launches. So Canon said, what do you want to make with this? It just so happened to be that my friend Tim is playing a show down in Austin, Texas. So I said, what if I test out this lens in a Docu style format? Normally I would have a bunch of zoom lenses, but this time I'm going to just take this lens and a C80 and see what we can do. We're gonna meet the band at the airport. We're all flying together today. We're heading to Austin, Texas. I'm excited. It'll be fun to go back there and document this trip with these guys. The vlog begins. I'm using face detection, so I don't have to worry about focusing. And at a 20mm, everything is so wide and compressed, but he is ultra sharp. But this looks ridiculous. I'm hoping that the image stabilization is working because my hands are a little shaky. Gotta start going to the gym. That's cool. Last night we got to test out the lens for the first time, and here's Tim. And today, Tim is playing a show. He's got a really cool YouTube channel about space. What's the show that we're playing?
It's a moon landing party. Firefly Aerospace is landing a moon lander on the moon tonight.
So he's performing for the moon landing party with his band. And so our job, you can leave, thank you, I just needed you to explain that. Our job is going to show you what it's like to document a band on the road using the 20mm lens. We just landed in Austin. Kyle just showed up with the band. Check out our band van over here. Last night was my first time getting to shoot on it. We got here, we met up with the band that we're gonna be documenting, and we went out for meals and went to a spot to get some drinks, things like that. So we were really just pushing it right away. It's really impressive. The thing I can't get over is the close focus. At one point I was shooting like Kyle, he was looking at his phone. I'm like really, really close to his eye, and you're getting the nice bokeh in the background of all the string lights at the restaurant.
When I turned to look in the lens, my eyes couldn't focus because the lens was so close.
It was like this. It was like that close to his eye. And then we went and did the same thing with Michael. He's smoking a cigarette. The way I'm able to be crystal clear, sharp on the tip of the cigarette, and you're seeing the embers. I don't know anything about smoking, but when the red thing gets red, it just looked so cinematic. All right, here, I'm gonna show you a trick. I'm gonna show you a trick real quick. So I have him framed up exactly how I want him. I want to dolly backwards, but I'm a human, so that doesn't really work. And then I just fall. And you get a little bit of motion there. It's cool. We'll see if it works. Shots dope though. Shout out to Fire Trucks. Shout out to Austin. But today's show day, and this is like the day that matters. We fly home tomorrow, so we have a very limited time shooting with this lens. So I want to put it through its paces. So getting to test it at night as well as during the day is gonna be cool. Right now the guys are chilling, they're gonna grill, they're swimming, hanging out, having coffee. Hey, Kyle, what I want you to do is a nice little breaststroke.
Breaststroke?
Which one? The front stroke, I mean, sorry.
Okay.
So bright out, but built-in NDs, I love them. All right, so what I want to do real quick is these guys are rehearsing, and the space that we're in is really beautiful. I want to use the 20mm to show the scale of the space. So I want to start ultra wide and go into a dramatic close-up and use the autofocus to help me do that. And I'm going to do a nice push, tilting and panning, passing Jacob and moving to Tim. And going to Tim's face, and going really close to his face, and just holding that for, oops, I hit his guitar. But it looks sick until I did that, so. Now we're here at the venue. They're loading in, sound checking. They're gonna run through a little rehearsal. And then when the show starts, my game plan is to just find moments. With this lens, it's so wide, which actually is gonna help us in this environment because the space is wide open, we're outside. It's really cool here. One of the things that I like to do when I get to a venue like this is kind of scout out the space. But we need to show the scale. And so I like to shoot the space before anyone even gets in. In the edit, that helps you build the calm before the storm.
1.